Chat, I dreamed of watermelons. I don't know why. Kind of weird. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another stream. I'm a little upset because I was going to stream with Kryken and Ranbu earlier, and I ended up just getting home way too late. 6 p.m. Eastern is a really hard time for me to stream. We were going to do that Dale and Lawson game, but hopefully another time. I think they're going to end up doing that again at some point, but yeah, it's just, you know, studio, and then New Jersey, and then traffic, and I was just like, guys, I can't do this. So, that said, though, tomorrow I am going to end up at a much more reasonable time for me. I'll be playing games with the Horsemen, as we have called ourselves, I guess. And that's Germa, Stir, and also Poke. So we're going to do, we got a couple games lined up. We'll see how it goes. But that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, so that's a little bit better. There is, so I finished reading David Lynch's book, and there's a quote where it's like, if you radiate spiritual energy, people will want to be near you, and they will want to give you money. It's something like that. There's some quote, and then the chapter just ends. The paragraph and the chapter ends with, and they will want to give you money. It's just... wow. Let's see. David Lynch, give you money, quote. Everyone will want to sit next to you, and people will give you money. That's the summation of him saying, basically, if you meditate and experience pure consciousness. So, I mean, that's not the end of the book, but it's at the end of the book. I just love reading stuff from him. I mean, I'm watching Twin Peaks again, and I'm finally kind of getting the vibe. Last time when I watched it, oh god, it was like 8 years ago, I tried, and I just wasn't understanding, like, what I was supposed to get out of it. And I think I needed some time to view it, you know, having seen more of Lynch's stuff, knowing his work more, knowing him more, and also reading a little bit about the production of it, and then also placing it in the time it was made. Like, a show like The X-Files has a much more immediate hit for me. Same for Star Trek: The Next Generation. They were made late 80s, early 90s. They work for me. Twin Peaks was a different beast, and it doesn't have the sci-fi stuff that I like. But it is weird. It's just, there's a thing that, when you watch it, you kind of get this whole, like, world. And the vibe, it makes you want a cup of coffee. And the characters are strange and interesting, and Kyle MacLachlan is incredible. So, I think it's clicking. It is sci-fi. Well, I'm going to continue watching it. I'm excited to continue. I know it dips in some spots because Lynch lost a little control over it. He was busy with Wild at Heart, and I know that he didn't have the chance to make the show exactly what he wanted. But I'm excited to power through season 2 and then watch the movie. It's going to take me fucking forever, because I just don't have the time, but I'm going to try to continue. Also, we were talking about this, and this is actually Sin City Assassins. So this is the small one. I talked about the neon signs and how they exploded in the mail, and I basically lost money. I kind of broke even, but I you know, you lose money in other ways when you produce stuff and then, you know, they break. So, that sucked. But the little ones actually were really good and did not break. So, I have one of these. This is a good one. Yeah, it was a massive hassle to replace. There was one person who got it replaced, and then the replacement broke in the mail too. Because the big one was like 5 times the size of that thing, and there was just so many ways it could go wrong. And also, the company, I don't think it was their fault, Onage, but their customer support wasn't the best. They were super understaffed. That's a whole story I've talked about a bunch. So, someone said, I mean, only one person with that issue isn't that bad. Well, hang on. There was one person who had to have it replaced twice, but dozens of people had it break before it arrived. So it was a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to continue, and you know, Sin sent that, so yeah. Welcome to the stream tonight. We're going to do Metroid Planets. I'm going to finish up that run. We'll check out some custom stuff. Probably. I might continue, I might make my own room again. A real one this time, if we have time. I'm not sure if we will. And then after that, I have something called Half-Life Delta Particles, which I've been excited to check out for a while now. But now that I've got a little extra time in regards to, you know, my stream schedule, I finished up Donkey Kong. I figured it would be a good idea to check that out. And also, here's another one from chat member Vinadras. Thank you for the meat as well. There's either meat there in the shroom. Looks good. And this is not for sale. This isn't me trying to sell it to you because I don't believe there's none of these left. But it was a cool thing. Like I said, this year, when I have some time, I'm going to try to figure out some cool Redvox and Vinesauce related merch. At the moment, it's just a matter of selling through the old stuff, which there isn't much left. There's a couple things. And also, you know, I'm just focusing on finishing up the album. So, toilet paper. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. I now know what the people want. Eggs? There's a lot of demand. What, for egg? Vinesauce eggs? I feel like I would lose money on that.